Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. We are going to be talking about multiple roles. I have a data entry role. I have an opportunity with Warner Brothers. We're going to be diving right in. Before we do that, though, I do just want to take a moment to say thank you. I really appreciate you guys so much. Our subscriber base continue to grow, all thanks to you. And I'm sure it's as a result of you guys continuing to share these videos with your friends and families. I'm very grateful for that. Really want to take a moment again to encourage you to have notification bell turned on so you are notified real time whenever I post these unique leads. With that being said, let's dive right into today's opportunities. The first one we're going to be talking about is a data entry role. As you can see on here, this role is a data entry role, and it is with this organization called C and Beyond. So they are looking for someone to play the role of a data entry specialist. But also, if you read further into the details about it, you will see that they are also looking for someone that kind of data analyst type of role. And with this means that you having a data entry type of skill set is great, which is the Microsoft, which is being able to familiarize yourself with database easily, transferring of information from one system database to another. All of that is essential, but the role of a data analyst is a little bit different. You do a lot of analysis, summarization of data, kind of retrieving data from bigger pool of data. That is called data mining. Also retrieving data from different databases by doing a little bit of programming, not exactly programming, but more like doing a bit of queries within the database so as to get certain reports pulled. That is more of the role of a data analyst. So it looks like for this particular one, they're looking for someone to play that hybrid type of setup. Again, this is a data entry level role, but with data analyst skill set requirement as well. So it's kind of a top up to data entry. So if you are looking for an opportunity to potentially go into data analyst type of roles, I encourage you to go ahead and submit your application for this because this is already having data entry. So the standard typically for any data entry specialist role, usually between $17 and $20. That's always the range, right? With this one, you can potentially ask for more money, potentially even up to $30 or $25 per hour, as long as, they are willing to train and kind of assist you in getting up to speed to the level that requires you to maybe even ask for a pay raise in the future. So definitely something to think about. They are looking for somebody that has experience in shipping industry. That's just a preference. Someone who is familiar with Microsoft Office, good command in English language, written as well as spoken. So they're looking for somebody that has an associate/bachelor's degree. So if you have an associate's degree, definitely a good one. And also too, still apply if you have just high school diploma but have experience. As you can see on here, they do have 2 to 3 years of experience. And one of the things too to call out with this role is that they are not specific where you need to reside. So my international folks, go ahead and submit your applications regardless. All right. So now we're going to move on to the next opportunity, which is titled Administrative Assistant. With this one, they are looking for someone to come in as a full-time staff. You're going to be working remotely and you're going to be performing clerical type of task in the care management department. You are assisting to pull data, you are assisting to compare data, you are assisting to make sure data is organized to reflect whatever needs to be reflected for the department. I mean, how the department is doing, what are some trends, and what are some issues that are identified, what are some resolution or root cause analysis, and so forth. You are really the individual that is helping communicate all of that to the department. So you're working to organize everyone's schedule in some cases. You're also helping to bring order to the department. So this individual is really someone that is the go-to for a lot of administrative type of task. This will also do a lot of project management. So there are a lot of skill sets that is needed to be effective in this role. So what are the qualifications? They're looking for high school diploma or GED. And also, some college education is preferred, but it's not required for this role. And then experience in medical front lines, office, hospital, medical claims, those type of experience is essential for this role. With this one, the salary range is between $17 and $27 per hour. Obviously, where you fall in that bracket is highly dependent on the experience you bring to the table as well as your location. So keep that in mind. Right. The next opportunity we're going to be talking about is the Warner Brothers role. This opportunity is with the music section of Warner Brothers. Okay. So there's the one right now they have a new opportunity open. So as you can see on here, it does have two sort of listing in terms of remote. You have the remote, which is worldwide, and then you have the remote, which is in the United States. So really, depending on what your submission look like, they might potentially give you a call and ask you to come join the team. So I encourage you to go ahead and submit your application. So they do have that on their cover. So go ahead and submit your application. For folks that are outside of the United States, I encourage you to go ahead and apply. This is one that you can apply for. The administrative assistant, that is specific to the United States, so you do not need to apply for that. The first one, which is the data entry role with C and beyond, you can apply for, and that is worldwide because it's not specific to the United States. The last one, which is with Warner Music, you can also apply if you reside outside of the United States. All right, now that we've talked about that, what is the royalty administrator? Which is publishing royalties. What is this position? With this one, right, they're looking for someone to come in. You're going to be liaising with the licensing, the legal department, the finance team, right? These are kind of common and almost like a list that encompass the entire organization. And to me, that gets me excited, right? So they're talking about licensing, business affairs, legal, audit, finance. These are really great departments to be collaborating with. And when you do that, people get to see you real time, get to see how efficient you are, and potentially you can easily move into those departments. So that's one of the things that always excites me. I don't like jobs that are so siloed that doesn't allow you interact. Whenever I see opportunities that allows you to do that type of interaction, I get excited. So this is one that I wanted to call out. Okay. Every time there's an opportunity that allows you to interface with other teams, interface with other departments, I encourage people to always go for it full force because that is going to expand your knowledge to other parts of the organization where you get to now decide potentially you want to move into other roles. Leaders from those groups would have seen your work, be interested in what you have to say, and when you do decide you want to move into their team, it becomes very seamless. So as you can see on here, it does also have you being able to do a lot of calculations, meeting with vendors. This one, there is no education requirement. As you can see, when you review it yourself, you will see that. But all they're really asking for, they're looking for somebody that has strong computer skills, strong data entry type of skill set, someone who is very proficient with Microsoft Office products, manage multiple things at the same time, juggle a lot. So this is really like project management as well as data entry. So someone who's communicative, analytical, someone who can organize and so forth, and also can do their job with precision. So that's another thing. It's a project manager kind of hybrid with data entry. So that's really what this last role is. So encourage people that are interested in going into project management, interested in data entry, definitely go for this role. And the salary is not bad either. I recently actually got my certification on project management. So anyone that needs tips and tricks, I can definitely also do a video that sort of shows how I studied, how I did to be successful and be able to get certified. That's another video for another time. So if anyone is interested, if I get enough pool of interest, I can potentially do that video in the future. But let's get back to this particular role. I encourage people to go ahead and submit your application for it. And the good news too with this is that you can also do this from any part of the world, which can be exciting. So go for it. With that being said, the salary range is between $23 and $25 per hour, which is not bad. Again, $23 to $25 per hour is the salary range right here. So check it out. That is it for this video, guys. I hope you are finding these information helpful. So if you are finding them helpful, give it a thumbs up. Sharing with everyone in your circle is the support that helps me to keep going. I wish you guys all the very best of luck, and I will catch you in the next video. Take care.